Hey guys, what is up? My name is Hambo the Gamer, and today I'm back with Hambo Theories, and we are covering the final bits of the Freddy Fazbear timeline, Five Nights at Freddy's timeline. Uh, so in my last episode, I said we'd be talking about who the purple guy is, the origin of Shadow Bonnie and Shadow Freddy, why Springtrap you didn't see Springtrap in FNAF 1, why Golden Freddy is so ghostly, and how long the puppet haunted the purple guy. Now, before we start any of this, I have something to say. My last video was wrong. Yeah. Uh, in my last video, I said there were two purple guys. Well, it's come to my attention that isn't correct. Now, it's not because, of course, of age. Well, it could be. Yeah, it probably is because of their models. That explains their age. There's more evidence on the purple guy killing more children when he was arrested years ago. So we'll get into that first. The newspaper clippings in FNAF 1 say that five children went missing and the murderer was caught on camera the next day. However, notice that it's in the FNAF 1 location, which in the last episode we also found out that the FNAF 1 location is in the same location as the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Yeah, so that means those newspaper clippings have been there since the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Now, notice how in FNAF 2, there's two evidence throughout FNAF 2. In the trailer it says forgotten, dismantled, and deactivated, and people thought that was a follow-up to FNAF 1 until they found out it's a prequel. It was explaining about how the animatronics were shut down, and now they're in their cute no tour versions because they don't want any more murders. Now, why the words forgotten, dismantled, and deactivated? They're talking about how these animatronics, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Golden Freddy, were dismantled, left in the back room, unfunctional, because they were smelling back in the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, because the first 5 dead children were placed inside of them. Then came the new animatronics and the new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where every poster says the new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And Phone Guy even says, where is it? I think it's this one.
I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location.
Now that's not... People thought that meant like the robots trying to kill the security guard in FNAF 1. But once we found out as a prequel, we knew it was talking about the children murders. And then, like, on night 3, I think it was, the Phone Guy said something about rumors coming and going. So obviously they're trying to hide it up. I think it was night 3, let me check.
Oh, hey, before I go, I wanted to ease your mind about any rumors you might have heard lately. You know how these local stories come and go and seldom mean anything. I can personally assure you that whatever is going on out there, however tragic it may be, has nothing to do with our establishment.
Alright, so he says rumors come and go. But obviously, it's true. Because those children murders happen. So they are trying to hide up everything. And you know what this means? The newspaper clippings about the murderer being caught are also something to get rid of the rumor of the 5 missing children. They made it up. Notice how it's only found in that restaurant of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, the first location. That means the murderer was never caught. Anyway, moving on to the next statement. Shadow Bonnie and Shadow Freddy. Why are they a part of FNAF? Well, I'll tell you why. This one.
After learning of an unfortunate incident at the sister location involving multiple and simultaneous spring lock failures, the company has deemed the suit temporarily unfit for employees.
Now, the only spring lock suits here are Golden Freddy and Golden Bonnie. And some people notice Shadow Bonnie doesn't look like that Bonnie, but rather Toy Bonnie. Now, that's not either Bonnie. That was Springtrap 50 years ago. And that's not Freddy. That's Golden Freddy. So Shadow Bonnie and Shadow Freddy are Golden Freddy and Golden Bonnie. When the employees died in the Springlock suits, their souls, aka ghosts, were sort of left in the suit and freed away. So these animatronics, these shadow animatronics, are the ghosts of the employees who died inside of Golden Freddy and Golden Bonnie. Next question. How long has the puppet been haunting the purple guy? Well, Fazbear Frights taking place in somewhere around 2020s. Fazbear's Family Diner was somewhere around like the early 60s and or late 70s. Wait, no, late 60s and early 70s. And so about 50 years apart, I'd say. Next question. Why wasn't Springtrap in Five Nights at Freddy's 1? Why did you never see his ghost? Well, that's because this is also another part of evidence to say that that scene that you see in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, where Purple Guy is trampled in the back room, happens after, what's it called? Happens after Mike Schmidt gets fired. Or at least Mike Schmidt. I don't know who it is. So, Springtrap isn't possessed. But Golden Freddy, he's been possessed for like 20 years. So that's why you see his ghosts, and not Springtrap's. Now, what was the next question? Ah, yes. The most difficult of all. The identity of the purple guy. Now, we can't exactly tell who the phone guy is by trying to find piece of evidence towards him being the purple guy. Wait, towards someone being the purple guy. But we can use evidence of elimination. Now, it cannot be the phone dude because he sounds about like 20, and like 30 years ago, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closed down. At least 50 years ago, the murder's been. Wait, would that make the murderer like 70 or 80 now? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So it's definitely not phone dude. It's not phone guy, as he dies in at the end of FNAF 1. So how can he trample in the back room as well? It doesn't make any sense. We know it's not Jeremy Fitzgerald or Fritz, as Jeremy Fitzgerald was his head was bitten off in FNAF 2, or at least we assume. At least it's like highly likely, as you know, he's the victim of the Vitamin A7. Everyone knows that Mangle caused it. So yeah, his frontal lobe is gone. Fritz, actually, Fritz may have something to do with it. Now that I think about it, Fritz takes on night 7, the night that you tamper with the animatronics, like by changing their AI level. Is that like an Easter egg that's got left in for us? Tampering with the animatronics? Maybe. But there is a bit of evidence to say that the newspaper clippings aren't fake. It's the fact that they may be talking about not the first child murder, but they may be talking about the one at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in FNAF 2. Although there is a bit of evidence to not support that. It's the fact that it mentions that they start to smell. So, yeah. Let's scrap that. Note to self, edit that out. So, Fritz is a candidate at the stage. Who else in the game is there? There's the guy that works at Fredbear, not Fredbear's, Fazbear Fright. But it can't be the purple guy because at this stage the purple guy is inside of Springtrap. So it has to be someone that was there in FNAF 1 and above. Someone who was there the entire time. Now, there's only two logical answers that we have left. Fritz and Jeremy. Now, going back to the theory on the purple guy being fake and taking place at Fredbear's Family Diner, or not Fredbear's, in Freddy Fazbear's Feature in FNAF 2, is, yeah, scrap that because, Purple Guy actually makes it to the FNAF 1 location as well. Scrap that idea as well. So we're left with Fritz and Mike Schmidt. Now, Fritz. It could not have been Fritz, as he was working there after the second missing children incident from either months or years ago. So obviously it's not him. So all we're left with is Mike Schmidt. Now, I know what you're thinking. You can't just say Mike Schmidt, the purple guy. You don't even have any evidence towards him except for elimination. No, there's actually a lot of evidence for Mike Schmidt being the purple guy. First bit of evidence. Phone guy asked Mike to go to the back room and sort of help out phone guy. But then he finds the spring lock suit as it always was. He hides in that back room for, well, probably until like he wants to strike again. So what he does, hides in the back room, exactly where phone guy said it was. So he knows that they're no longer sealed up. And I know that's pretty amazing. Well, it is Mike Schmidt. He's pretty smart when it comes to doors. Door joke. It's also the fact that the animatronics are out to kill him. Now, I know what you're thinking, but this happens in every single game. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Golden Freddy and Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy are all running, like, roaming the halls, and then when they actually find out that you're there, they strike. So then they wander around, blocking off the cameras. Now, phone guy says they want to stuff you inside a suit, but we know that's not true because there's a naked endoskeleton in the staff-only section of the building in FNAF 1. But then you're thinking, there's an endoskeleton in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza of FNAF 2 as well. Yeah, well, about that endoskeleton. It's stuck inside of the box that the puppet hides in. And that endoskeleton, as most people have found out, belongs to Golden Freddy. So that endoskeleton is hidden away by the puppet. And wanna know why? Because the puppet knows that you aren't the purple guy. Even though he comes out to kill you. Which is kind of confusing. Until you consider that he cannot help it. Even though he knows that you're not the purple guy, he still is out to kill you. Notice how there's a Freddy head and it works on all of the animatronics? That's because at that stage, what they cared about was if you're a naked endoskeleton or not. Right? However, for the puppet, the puppet knows that it's still you. So he's able to break through the Freddy mask. But then, what about Foxy? Because he's able to break through the mask as well. Yeah. Here's the thing. Foxy saw kill those 5 children out in the hallway. But you're thinking, that would have been Mike Schmidt. Why does he want to kill Jeremy then? Because, as I said before, they seal every single security guard as the purple guy. But then you're thinking, but just before you said they want to stuff you inside the suit. Yeah. One quick thing. That is what everyone is thinking right now. Except for Foxy, because he saw it. And he sees everyone as the purple guy. Why do you think he's out of order in the next game? Because he is malfunctioning. He knows that he thinks that any security guard is the purple guy. Then, eventually, here comes the thing. The 5 victims see their killer once again and strike one last time, trampling Mike Schmidt in the back room in the Spring Bonnie trap. So Mike Schmidt is the one that is out to kill you in Fazbear Frights. But why, you ask? It's a good question. Because he wants revenge on every single security guard. Because you work as a security guard in FNAF 3. And boy, he wants to kill all. In the meantime, my name is Hammer the Gamer, and this has been Hammer Theories. See you in the next video. Goodbye.